Good morning, boys and girls. This week we're going on an exciting adventure. We're going back in time to 1920 when the Russian inventor Leon Theremin came up with the first electronic musical instrument to be sold in large amounts. This instrument is called the theremin, and it was called this after his inventor. Do you remember his name? Very good! It's Leon Theremin. So, how about we meet the theremin? The theremin is different than all the instruments we've seen before because you don't need to touch this instrument in order to make a sound. Isn't that crazy? Instead, the musician will place their hands near the different antennas to find the different pitches and volumes. But let's take a look for ourselves. Make sure you put on your listening ears. And we're back. How exciting was that? I always have so much fun learning about new instruments. See you next time.
Boys and girls, today we are going to read a book together. Today's book is going to focus on words that contain the short O sound. O, octopus, ah. Now you are going to echo after I say the sound. O, octopus, ah. I heard some of you, but not all of you. You need to say it really nice and loud so I can hear you. O, octopus, ah. Very good job, boys and girls. That was nice and loud. In today's read aloud, we are going to focus on words with the short O sound. If you see a box or a square, a blue square that is over a word, that's a word that we have to tap out with the short O sound. So I need you to get your tapping fingers ready because throughout this book, I need a lot of help. The title of this story is I Can is our sight word, hop. Let's tap out this word together. Ah, p. Let's do it again. Ah, p. Now let's blend it. Hop. I can hop. Now you are going to see a lot of sight words in this book. Some may be review for you and some may be words that you do not know yet. But we're going to go over them together before we jump into the book. I can, on, of, a, and. These are the sight words that you are going to see in the book we read together. I can hop. Written by Oliver Henderson, illustrated by Joel Snyder. Remember, written by means the author wrote the words, illustrated by means he drew the pictures. Okay, let's look at the picture. What I want you to do is share what you see in the picture with a parent a sibling, or your stuffed animals if you'd like. I'm going to give you a few minutes to talk about what's in the picture. Okay, I hope you shared by now. Now let's go on to the sentence to read it together. Here's our sight word, can. Oh, look, we see a word in a blue square. That means tapping fingers ready. We're going to tap out the word together. Ah. Let's do it again. Ah. Now let's blend it. Ha. Now let's go back like good readers do and read the whole sentence together. I can hop. Yell out what you think this dot is at the end of the sentence. Does anybody remember what it is? Good job. It's a period. Very nice remembering. Okay, let's look at the next picture. Remember, share what's in the picture with somebody that's near you, whether it's a parent, a sibling, or a stuffed animal. I'm going to give you a few minutes to talk about what's in the picture. Okay, let's go on to read the sentence together. Remember, once we see the blue square, we need to stop and get our tapping fingers out. Here's our sight word, can. Tapping fingers ready? Ah. Ah. Hop. I can hop. Here's our sight word, on. Tapping fingers ready. Ah. Ah. Top. I can hop on top. Sight words of a. Tapping fingers ready. M. Ah. M. Ah. Mop. I can hop on top of a mop. Let's think. A lot of those words in this sentence do something. Does anybody remember what the words hop, top, and mop do? You are right. They rhyme. Very good remembering. Okay, next page. Let's look at this page. Remember to share what you see in the picture with somebody that's near you. I'll give you a few minutes to share. Okay, let's go to the sentence. There's a lot of sight words in this sentence. I can. Ooh, let's look at this word. It's not a short O sound, but we can still tap it out together. G, et. G, et. Get. I can get a. Tapping fingers ready. You see a blue square. M, a. M, a. Mop. I can get a mop. Here's a sight word, and. Tapping fingers ready. Ah. Ah. Hop. I can get a mop and hop on the. Tapping fingers ready. D, a, t. D, a, t. Dot. And you see an S at the end, so it makes the S sound. So dot becomes dots. I can get a mop and hop on the dots. Let's look at this picture. What do you think is happening in this picture before we read the words? I'll give you a few minutes to share it with somebody near you. Okay, let's go on to the sentence. We have a lot of sight words in this sentence. Can I, tapping fingers up, there's a blue square. Ah, ah, hop. Can I hop on, tapping fingers ready, there's a blue square. T, ah, t, ah, top. Can I hop on top of a, tapping fingers ready, can I hop on top of a pot? Let's look at the ending of this sentence. Can anybody shout out nice and loud? What is that ending called? Very good job. I heard question mark. Wow, boys and girls, you are remembering a lot, and it makes me so proud. Okay, here's another page. Let's look at the picture. Talk to somebody near you about what you see in the picture. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay, let's go on to the sentence. No, I cannot. Tapping fingers up, there's a blue square. Ah, ah, hop. No, I cannot hop on a, tapping fingers up, ah, pot. No, I cannot hop on a pot. Okay, let's look at this picture. I'm going to give you a few minutes to share what you see in the picture. Okay, let's read the sentence together. I can, tapping fingers up, 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 hop. I can hop on, up, up, pop. I can hop on pop. That's a silly sentence. That is the end of our book and our practice with the short O sound. I'm going to give you a few minutes to see if you can tap out some of these words with the short O sound. I want you to pick one word from all of these words in the pictures and tap it out for me. Go. Very good job, boys and girls. You did a great job with practice of the short O sound. Let's say it again. O, octopus, ah. Very good job reading with me today. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. You did excellent.
Today I have a very silly song for you, and it's called Bought Me a Cat. And if you look over here, here are all the animals that are going to be in this song. A cat, a hen, a duck, a goose, a dog, a sheep, a cow, and a horse. So think about which animal you like the best. And also think about what the form of the song might be. Remember last week we did Little Green Frog and the form was A, B. So what would be the form of this song? And just focus on one of the verses. All right, so this is how it goes. It goes, bought me a cat, the cat pleased me, fed my cat under yonder tree. Cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. So the next animal is going to be a hen. Here we go. Bought me a hen, the hen pleased me, fed my hen under yonder tree. Hen went chipsy-chopsy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. So we keep adding another animal and then going backwards. So the next animal is going to be a duck. Here we go. Bought me a duck, the duck pleased me, fed my duck under yonder tree. Duck went splishy splashy, hen went chipsy chopsy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. And next we have a goose. Ready? Here we go. Bought me a goose, the goose pleased me, fed my goose under yonder tree. The goose went quack, hen went chipsy-chopsy, duck went splishy-splashy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. Now what's next? A dog. And the dog went boo. Ready? Here we go. Bought me a dog, the dog pleased me, fed my dog under yonder tree. The dog went boo. The goose went quack, hen went chipsy-chopsy, duck went splishy-splashy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. Next we have a sheep. Ready? And the sheep goes baa. Ready? Go. Bought me a sheep, the sheep pleased me. Fed my sheep under yonder tree. The sheep went by the goose. The dog went boo, the goose went quack. Hen went chipsy chapsy, duck went splishy splashy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. Now we have a cow that went moo, ready, go. Bought me a cow, the cow pleased me. Fed my cow under yonder tree. The cow went moo, the sheep went by, the dog went boo, the goose went quack, hen, the duck went slishy slashy, hen went chipsy chapsy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. And last we have a horse, which went neigh. Ready, go. Bought me a horse, the horse pleased me. Fed my horse under yonder tree. The horse went neigh, the cow went moo, the sheep went by, the dog went boo, the goose went quack, the duck went splishy splashy, hen went chipsy chapsy, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. Alright, so let's go back and just think about this part. Bought me a cat, the cat pleased me. So that what we can say is A. We'll make it a little a. Now the next part went, fed my cat under yonder tree. So is that the same as bought me a cat, the cat pleased me? No, it's different, right? So we're going to make that B. And then the last part went, cat went fiddly-fee, fiddly-fee. So is that the same as the first two verses or different? Very good. That is different. So we'll make that a C. So this song is a little different than Little Green Frog, which was an A, B. This song is in the form of A, B, C. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a picture, and you're going to draw a picture of your favorite animal that you heard in this song, either the cat, the hen, the duck, the goose, the dog, the sheep, the cow, or the horse, and then on that picture tell me the form of the song, which you know because we just learned it. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Mr. Donut's Awesome Math Network. It's the Awesome Math Network. Yeah. Math Network.
The champ is here!
Uh-huh.
The champ is here!
I have arrived.
Hello, the big action here. Today, I'll tell you about the volume. Now, what is volume, you say? Well, the big action, he's gonna tell you. Volume is the amount of 3D space something takes up. For example, the volume of the big action is forever. But that's a lot. That's crazy. Can't calculate. But let's say you have a cylinder like a can. Let's say you have a can and the volume, you want to determine it. First of all, the volume has a formula, pa. We have on the bottom of the cylinder what looks to be a circle. Oh. And here you have a half line. We call this line the radius. Why is that important, the big action? I'll tell you, pa. Wait. The formula for volume of a cylinder is pi times the radius to the second power. That's a square, baby. Times the height. So now we take a formula and we look at the cylinder and say, cylinder, what measurements you have? Oh, and it tells us. So we're going to rewrite it. We're going to say the pi, for this time, we're going to leave pi like it is. And then I'm going to use the parentheses, organize the work for the multiply. I got the 7 meters to the second power times the 10 meter. Okay, so far so good. Now I ask you out there, what's the 7 times 7? I'll wait. If you say 49, you're the real Mr. Smart. And then we go, rewrite again. It don't hurt to rewrite. You got time, pa. Where you going? You go, the pi, 7 times 7, the 49 meter squared. don't forget, 49 meter square times 10 meter. We still not done, Pa. Never done. We're going to still leave pi as the pi symbol. Now we do the 49 meter squared times the 10 meter, and we get 490 meters to the third power. Now, if you want to write that the real deal algebra, okay, you want to put the pi over here. So we're going to rewrite this. Okay, I use my magic eraser. I hope you're using a pencil out there, Pa. We have the 490 90 pi meters to the third power. That's nice. But surprise, wait, there's a little bit more. Un chin. Let's say the question say to use pi with 3.14. Now remember, Pa, pi is not 3.14. It's the estimation. So what we're gonna do is, just to be on the super duper safe side, we are gonna multiply the 490 times the 3.14. And if we did that, 490, 3.14 meters to the third power, we get a final, super final answer of about 1,538.6 meters to the third power. Now I know what you're saying. The big action. You're so smart. I know, but you will be the smart too. Let's take a big step back, because this could look like a lot of really complications. It's not, Pa. You have a cylinder. You have a formula. All of these, they're letters, Pa. But we know. We know the volume, not yet. We know the radius is the 7 meter. And we know the height is the 10 meter. And for the most part, in fact, all this time, we multiply in this formula. That's all we did, Pa. That's all we did. And you can do it too. So remember, the volume, the amount of the 3D space something takes up. Lots of different shapes like this. You got a cube. You have a box. But that's kind of like a cube. You have a cone. You have a spear. Okay? And a lot of different things with the volume that we're going to work on because we have the time. But for now, focus on this. And I hope that you understand a little bit more. I know they don't know, but now you don't know a little bit less.
Mr. Donut's Awesome Math Network is the Awesome Math Network. Network, yeah. Math Network.
Hello. Today, what I'm going to show you is we're going to practice on our speed and our accuracy, mostly with our feet. Okay, I'm going to do each exercise just a couple times, but you guys should do it quite a few more times than me. I'd say maybe like 10 times for each thing. Okay, all you need is a couple pieces of paper. Okay, so the first step is you'll see I have 5 pieces of paper and I spread them out not far apart. It doesn't have to be a certain amount, okay? So don't worry about it. And the only reason I have these markers, I just put it on top of the paper to keep the paper from moving, okay? So I'm going to show you a couple of exercises that I want you to try doing, all right? At home, just something a little different, all right? It involves a lot of hopping, and then we're going to do one exercise for upper body strength, okay? First one is very simple. We're just going to hop. Try to keep your feet off of the paper. This is the 2-foot hop. That's the first exercise. And actually, if you have a brother or sister or anybody, an adult that's willing to play, you can do one like this, and then next to it, you can have another one and kind of make it like a race. All right, the next one. feet. Do it one more time. Next one, we're going to use both feet to jump, but we're going to go sideways. Now, since I was going this way, I'm going to make sure I do it the other way too. Now, as you do these, you're gonna feel a burn. That's what you want to feel. Sorry about that, guys. I had to move my carpet to make a little bit more room. I'm gonna show you two more, okay? For the next one, my favorite, it's for the upper body, okay? So we're gonna get in push-up position. And you have to walk. All the way, go back. All right, try to do that as many. I know that one's gonna be a little bit tougher for a bunch of you. Just try your best. All right, and for the last one, all I need is one piece of paper. And for this one, you can do it different ways. You can kind of have your own fun with this. But, so for example, we may do forward, back. And you see how many times you could do it without touching the paper at all. You see, I just touched it, so I stopped. That wasn't a good one. Maybe I would try again. Okay? And maybe you can even time yourself, give yourself a minute and see how many you can do without touching the paper. The other one is around the world. What you're gonna do is you're gonna jump to each side of the paper. Okay? And once again, try not to touch the paper. That's the hard part. It's harder than it looks. Alright? So that's just another exercise that you guys can try to do. Hope you enjoy.